do it. If you heard that motivation, you can do it. That doesn't mean you're going to do it in a day. You're going to find 99 ways that won't work. You find one way that works.
I had to start with a motivational quote from the big names in the industry. That includes Abby FX and Jeffrey Benson, I believe. A lot of people know these guys. So I had to start with them because today is a very bad day. I just keep making the most stupid mistake anybody can ever make in the market. And because of that, I actually make a very big step. I took a very big step to take a next step that I think is going to actually help me and assist me moving forward. That I'm going to keep to the end of the video. So if you want to know what I actually did, I know some of you can guess already, but if you want to know what I actually did, watch the video to the end and make sure you like, you subscribe, and you comment so that you can continue to learn about my journey. Now let's just jump onto the chart and see what happens today and how I performed so badly. So the first thing I did, as usual, is to check my higher time frame and see what's going on. And I can see that 4 hours has broken to the upside, which broken a daily to the upside. And one of the things I think my strategy is actually missing, or the strategy I'm trading right now is missing, is the concept of liquidity and what market actually do when liquidity has been swept. It's basically based off of order flow and market structure, like just follow the order flow regardless, right? And I think that's one of the disadvantages of this strategy. So as you can see here, I've already marked my 4 hours low. Below that, I ended up taking this daily high. So I marked it as my 4 hours high and 4 hours low. I marked those range. So with that in mind, our market has already come into the 4 hours low. So what I've already set in my mind, the bias I've set in my mind was that for the rest of the day, at least to will come to like a 50% or to break this 4 hours back, we should be looking for buys. And that was the beginning of my problem today. That was the beginning of everything that happens today. So I jumped down to 15 minutes, which is my intermediate time frame. And this is the Asia Q zone right here. I could see that we've pushed back a little, but we did not tap into this last 15 minutes that was created in the market, and we end up breaking 15 minutes to the downside. So I already was looking for at this zone. I was already looking at this zone that the markets come here, I'm going to sell back into this low. And then what happens? Let's see. So unfortunately, market did not make it here. Then I marked this zone as well, that since we've already tapped into this 4 hours flow, right? I could look for buys here, but I can still look for sell in here if it's giving me a reason to. So what I did was I jumped into my entry time frame, which is 1 minute, to look for a 1 minute, something that confirms 1 minute on a lower time frame for me to actually look for trade. So what did I do? I was waiting for 1 minute to just choke to the upside, and just remember that during this time I wasn't thinking about anything liquidity. It was not even in my mind. I was not thinking of the fact that 15 minutes did not choke bullish. It's still pretty much bearish coming into that 4 hours low. So all I was looking for was just opportunity for buys. So right about here, I think we have a 1 minute change to the upside. Yeah, we have a 1 minute change to the upside, and right here, I think right here I took a buy. I'm not sure of where I take it to be precise, but I know right about here I took a buy. Let's say I took a buy, and the target was 1 to 5, which happens to be right above here. I think it's more wider than this actually. It's more wider than this, but I took a buy here, and then market tapped into it and it was moving pretty nicely. And then don't forget that 15 minutes is pretty much still bearish. So we come right back into the 15 minute POI, and all I was looking for was sell. And on 15 minutes, it actually gave me an inducement, this buy to sell that breaks this low. I marked it as my inducement, and I marked this high as a point of interest. Then jump it to 1 minute. While I was still inside there, I was willing to edge my trade that okay, markets might still want to push deeper into the 4 hours before we go up. But my bias was just buys, buys, and buys for the day. So we tapped into it and then we choked bearish again, and I just take the sell right on the choke. I took the sell right on the choke and I was protecting this high. And the expectation was that if this low is to go, I'm just going to exit the market right around where this stop loss was hit. So, which was what happened. The market just fall, and then I was taken out on these two trades, which was more like a break-even trade for me. So even regardless after this, my mind was still like on buys, regardless of what 15 minutes is showing me. 15 minutes showed another POI, like right immediately there was another POI. I was looking at, okay, if this could be a dismal for this. There was another POI. It even gave a very beautiful entry, but because I was so stuck on buying today, because we are in a 4 hours demand zone, and as the saying goes, you sell in the supply and you buy in the demand, that you don't buy in the demand. So I was like, okay, it's a 4 hours demand. I won't be selling in the 4 hours demand. I will most likely be looking for buys. So that was the only thing that was in my mind. I wasn't dynamic enough to think, okay, in as much as 15 minutes is still pretty much bearish, I could still follow 15 minutes bear order flow until failed, right? So I was just waiting for 15 minutes to fail, and 15 minutes just keep on going until broke this 4 hours to the downside. So now 4 hours is bearish. I've already missed out on potential opportunities. The sell here, I closed it just to edge the buy that I took. While waiting for other buys, it has already given us another order flow, given us another one. Right about now, all I was looking for was still just a choke to the upside. And there it was again. I had another choke to the upside after 4 hours was broken. So what I was thinking here is that, okay, 4 hours has been broken. I'm expecting a 4 hours pushback as well. So I don't know where it's going to start, but what's going to show that it want to start is a choke to the upside on 15 minutes. Now, I had a choke to the upside on 15 minutes, and all I was doing, waiting for, was market to tap into the zone, and I dropped to my 1 minute. And on my 1 minute, the only thing I was doing was just waiting for 1 minute to choke bullish. So 1 minute choke bullish right here, as you can see. This high, break this low, break this high back, and I just set my entry right on it. I think I was protecting this low. Yeah, for this I was actually protecting this low right here, and the market push give me another leg again. Then I decided to take that leg again, that second leg, and protect this low. And the reason for that was that at this point I've already realized that my mistake, that instead of looking for sells at all the zones right above here, instead of looking for buys, I should have been looking for sells as well. Even though I'll be looking for buys, if I'm looking for sells, I understand, or I should just wait for 15 minutes to change at that zone. So none of that happened. So I was already being like so frustrated with that. So I was willing to risk 2 entries on 1 POI, no liquidity in mind, nothing. And there was news. I think the news actually pushed the markets down right about here. And what happens? Markets pushed up a little, and that was it. That was it, guys. That was how I lost 2 trades after taking 2 wins, and I was back to like drawdowns and all. So it was actually very painful, to be honest. I feel so betrayed. I feel like I betrayed myself, because why not? Why would I be looking for buys when the intermediate trend frame is not aligning? Even though I have the rules right here, right in front of me here, that what I need was, if it is within a, if it's selecting a PO, if it's within a higher time frame, The high time frame has to break structure, which the POI does. There needs to be a liquidity, which I could say this first zone right here was a liquidity for the extreme one. And the section alignment is happening within the London section. And premium and discount basically, obviously, is in the discounted zone. But the only thing is that the intermediate time frame does not align. But I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna enter the trade regardless. Like, it happens, sometimes it works. But today I paid the price. So today is a bad day, and one of the advantages of having a bad day is that you get to learn from it, because you can't learn from a good day. You are too happy to withdraw your money, and flex, or to take screenshot and show people. But on bad days like this, it actually teach you there is no way on earth this thing is going to happen tomorrow again, and all I'll be thinking about is buying, because I've already had the experience and it's kind of painful. It's not painful because I lost a lot of money. It's painful because I feel like I should know this and I'm still falling for such a little mistake. I feel like it's something I should understand. So I should not actually be falling for something like this. So that was why it was actually very painful, and I feel so down. Um, to the point that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I did something because of this, to the point that I see the need to join a community of traders, and I had to subscribe for a mentorship, which was something I never thought I was going to be doing soon. So I had to subscribe for a mentorship, and hopefully the mentorship is going to, give me some more insight on what I'm missing and what I need to add into my trades. And right about now, I should check my Vision account. I'm down to $15 all the way from $19 that I started the account from. And even with the first two trades, I was able to reach breakdown of it's even like a $21. Like from $19, I was still up like $2 after taking the edging and all that. So I could have had two profitable 10-hour trades. The two trades giving me 10 out of 5 hours on each trade today. And if I'm going to be losing any trade, that will be one trade, one losing trade, and I will still be in perfect shape. I will still be in profit. So that's it for today. And the update is the fact that I've registered for a mentorship so I can belong to a community. So that's it for today, guys. And the lesson learned is that don't let anything cloud your judgment in the market. Don't be too biased about your direction that you just let everything cloud your judgment. You are not paying attention to your rules. You are rushing. You just want to make the money. You've seen a POI. You are not looking at any other things that could not make it work. So that's a very big lesson for me today. And yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow is another day, and this week actually being the first week of the month, there will be a lot of news. There will be NFP on Friday, so I'll be careful on how I trend in the markets moving forward for this week, to be precise. And also the fact that I'm joining mentorship, I have to take the time to go through the materials that have been provided, the videos, everything. I'm not going to be mentioning the mentorship that I joined. I'm not going to be mentioning whose mentorship, but I will leave it to you guys to actually, guess and drop it in the comment section. And I'm going to see if anybody is able to guess right. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow, and peace out.